Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in because I've got a great video for you here today. We have major breaking news coming out from Russia. Russia is currently accusing Ukraine of shooting down a Russian military cargo plane. I repeat, a Russian military cargo plane that was carrying 65 Ukrainian POWs, along with the crewmen and everybody else on board. There was a total of 74 members aboard this plane when it got shot down, supposedly. Russia is accusing them of shooting it down with air defense. So, if you can see here in the pictures, this is directly from a video. I will show the video in just a minute. As you can see there on the right side of the screen is a fireball from the explosion when the plane had impacted the ground inside this rural town. And then on the left side, you can see there a little cloud of smoke. And that little cloud of smoke is potentially indicative of a rocket or missile hitting the plane and then exploding in air just before the plane started to divert and head towards the ground. So there is a high possibility that this plane was shot down. I just don't know if it was shot down by Ukrainian air defense or maybe this was staged by Russia and Russia had shot it down. But let's go ahead and see. I've got this video pulled up here. You guys take a look at this and let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments.
Глянь, прямо на нас! Охренеть! Твою мать!
All right, so absolutely crazy here. If you weren't able to see in the beginning, there's the plane right there. It happens very, very quickly. The plane's coming in from this direction, which I was analyzing this video, and it seems kind of weird because that smoke cloud appears to be like kind of up here to the left. This plane looks like a lot lower for some reason, unless it was just kind of catching its trajectory towards the ground, towards the end when it was about to crash. At least this video was showing that. But I don't know, it seems a little strange, but maybe it's just the angle. But yeah, you can see that plane there going down right here just behind the truck. And then when it lands, it explodes right over here, just beyond this sign. There it is right there, boom. So there's your explosion from the fireball. Massive explosion. Everybody on board was killed, okay? All 74 members aboard this plane were deceased. And there you go. There's your smoke cloud right there. And, that's why I think there is a possibility that this plane was shot down. I just don't know if it was shot down by Ukraine or Russia. But at this time, Russia is accusing Ukraine of doing this, okay? So, yeah, there's lots of smoke there. And this is actually, where this happened was right outside Belgorod, not too far away. I'll show you guys a map here in just a minute. But absolutely insane what is going on here. There's so much information coming out from Ukraine. I'm going to be doing more videos on Ukraine coming up here very soon because there's just so much happening over here. This is one of many, many different stories coming out from Ukraine. And it looks to me like NATO's panicking right now to try to get Ukraine as much ammunition and weapons and whatever they can, because it looks like something big is coming here pretty soon, people. So be prepared for it. Let's go into this article. Russia accuses Kiev of downing a military transport plane, killing all 74 aboard, including POWs. A Russian military transport plane crashed Wednesday in a border region near Ukraine, and Moscow accused Kiev of shooting it down, saying all 74 people aboard were killed, including 65 Ukrainian prisoners of war headed for a swap. Russia offered no evidence, and Ukraine did not immediately confirm or deny it. So yes, so the 65 Ukrainian prisoners of war that were on this plane, they were headed towards Ukraine to do a prisoner swap. Okay, so Russia and Ukraine had previously decided they were going to swap prisoners. And these 65 Ukrainian POWs were headed to Ukraine to be swapped for Russian prisoners, okay? So a video of the crash was on social media from the Belgorod border region of Russia. showed a plane falling from the sky in a snowy rural area and a massive ball of fire erupting where it apparently hit the ground. The Associated Press could not confirm who was aboard or other details on what brought the plane down. Throughout the 700-day war, Russia and Ukraine have traded conflicting accusations, and establishing the facts has often been difficult, both because of the constraints of a war zone and because each side tightly controls information. In a statement, the Russian Defense Ministry said the Ilyushin-76 transport plane was carrying 65 POWs, a crew of 6, and 3 Russian servicemen. It said Russian radar registered the launch of 2 missiles from Ukraine's Kharkiv region that borders Belgorod. So that is what Russia is supposedly claiming that may have happened here, is their radar picked up 2 missiles from Ukraine's Kharkiv region that is indicative or potentially showing that this plane was shot down by their air defense missiles. We've seen the reports, but we're not in any position to confirm them, the U.S. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said. Separately, a U.S. official said it's not clear that there were actually Ukrainian POWs aboard the crash or the aircraft that crashed. The official spoke on condition of anonymity to provide details that have not been announced publicly. Hours after the crash, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine made no mention of the crash in a statement, but it added that Ukraine targets Russian military transport planes believed to be delivering missiles, especially near the border. So Ukraine is claiming that Ukraine targets Russian military transport planes that could be delivering missiles. So maybe they did target this plane. This was fairly deep inside Russian territory, so I don't know if they're able to hit that far, but supposedly they could have shot this down thinking that maybe it had missiles aboard that were heading towards the border. So first responders rushed to the crash site in the Korochansky district of Belgorod, state news agency TASS reported, citing an emergency services official. The defense ministry in Moscow said a military commission was headed to the scene. The Russian military said the POWs were flown to the region for a prisoner swap when the plane was downed at 11:15 a.m. local time. The Ilyushin-76 is designed to carry up to 225 troops, cargo, military equipment, and weapons, according to Russia's military export agency. Ukrainian military intelligence confirmed a swap was due to take place, but said it had no information about who was on the crashed Russian plane. Moscow did not ask for a specific airspace to be kept safe for a certain length of time, as has happened in the past exchanges in a statement. So maybe this is a miscommunication error, and maybe this plane, they had no idea when Ukraine shot this down that it had these POWs on board. Who knows what really happened? More information will probably be coming out soon. This is still breaking information, by the way. So Russian officials and lawmakers expressed outrage and questioned whether there be further prisoner swaps, so they may discontinue prisoner swaps. The most recent one, brokered by the United Arab Emirates, took place this month and was the biggest to date, with 230 Ukrainian POWs returning home and 248 Russians released. It was the first in almost 5 months and the 49th of the war. So here's a map here to show you where exactly this took place at. So here's the border of Russia. Here you can see this line going all the way down. Okay, here's Kharkiv. Here's Ukraine. This is Ukraine side and Russia side. Excuse me, this is Belgorod, not Ukraine. So the crash site was just, I don't know, it looked like maybe 50 miles or so away from Belgorod. It wasn't too far away from Belgorod, and then here's the border of Ukraine right here. So it was fairly close to the border, and they're claiming that these missiles came from Kharkiv area, somewhere in here, targeted that plane and shot it down over here in the Russian territory in the district of Belgorod. So pretty nuts. I can't believe this, that this is going on over here. That's going to be it here for this article. But yeah, there you go. There's that explosion again. So absolutely crazy what's going on. I can't believe it. We'll go ahead and show this video here one more time. So in case you weren't able to catch anything in the beginning, let's show this one more time and you guys can check this out.
Глянь прямо на нас. Твою мать.
All right, so there you go. Was this plane shot down by Ukraine, or do you think maybe this was staged by the Russian? Who knows what could have happened here? But definitely, this plane did go down. And as far as we know, with the reports that are coming out now, there were 65 POWs, Ukrainian POWs, along with crewmen and staff aboard this ship, or excuse me, ship, this airplane. And yeah, everybody perished on this explosion here. So very horrible what happened here, guys. I can't believe it. And I'm sure we'll get more information and updates here in the next couple hours. So whenever more information comes out, I'll definitely update you. Appreciate you guys being here. That's going to be the latest on this aircraft going down here in Russia. So if anything comes out, I will let you know. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you got something out of this. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel as well if you enjoy my content. Hit the notification bell, and YouTube will notify you as soon as a new video goes live. So thanks again for being here. Hope you guys have a great day. Everybody take care, and God bless.